You explain how seller financing works. Well, I'll be happy to do that right now. Seller financing works the following way. What seller financing basically means, have you ever gone to somebody or if somebody has something you want and you don't have all the money to pay to buy the property, buy whatever they have in cash. So what you do is you go and tell them, hey, can I pay you a down payment? So if they want to sell you something for $1,000 and you only have $200, you can say like, hey, can I pay you $200 right now? And then can I make $100 a month payments for the next bunch of months until it's paid off? And the seller says, sure, we can do that, but I will have to ask you to charge you a 10% interest rate. Okay, sounds good. So you pay the interest. So therefore, you don't just make 8 payments of $100, but you also have to pay an extra payment to pay them the money back. And the same is what we do what you can do in real estate, right? And now with houses, there's a bunch of restrictions around there due to Dodd-Frank, due to the SAFE Act, due to to all this kind of different government regulations. But in land, there's actually no such restrictions. So you can do as much seller financing as you want, and without the government interfering with you. And here's how it works. So let's say you get a property under contract, and that's our specialty, but this is our model that we have done. My partner Michelle and I and our team, we have done over 4,000 of these deals since we started back in 2002. And here's how it works. You look for people that no longer want their properties. And by the way, this works particularly well, as I said, on land and lots, because there's lots of people who hate paying their property taxes and they don't want to pay them anymore. They want to be, they have no use for the land. Their life plans change. They inherited them. They don't want them anymore. These properties are worth, let's say, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. Let's say it's a $30,000 deal and they're willing to give it to you and you're willing to pay them, say, $4,000 on that deal. So you pay them $4,000, they're like, okay, I don't care, you can have it. Happens all the time. Now what you do is you have 2 options. You can sell it to somebody very quickly for, let's say, you sell it for $15,000 cash. Now you're making about $11,000 profit, right? You bought it for 4, sold it for 15, it's $11,000 profit. What you can instead though do to double and triple your profits and to provide cash flow is the following. You put it out there and you list it for $25,000. So you're right away making $10,000 more. And when you list it for $25,000, you say seller financing available at only $4,000 down and monthly payments of $300 for 10 years. So now people look at that and are there more people out there who can pay $25K in cash? Or are there more people that can pay you a $4,000 down payment and make $300 a month payments? And the answer is obvious. There's more people who can pay the monthly payments and the down payment. So as a result, what's happening is you now go and you put this property, you have this property under contract already, you market it, you find somebody willing to pay you the $4,000 as a down payment, and obviously at these terms, if this is a beautiful property 3 miles outside of a big city, attractive, in the path of growth, people want to go there, 10 years down in the future, it might be worth $1 million or so, or $500,000. Well, what you do is you go and and you put it out on the market, somebody buys it, and now they're giving you, let's say, $5,000 in down payment, because they want to be a little bit extra. So now what happens is, and they make the monthly payments of $300. You can do this all day long. And in this scenario, what happens is when you sold the property, you got more back, the same or more back than what you paid for the property. You paid 4 for it, and you get 4 or 5 as a down payment. Now you have all the money back, right? As a matter of fact, you can do a double closing on that too, because you don't even have to use your money. You can use the buyer's money for a down payment to actually pay the seller with it, right? Do a double closing, no money out of pocket. And now you have cash flow coming in. Every month from now on, for the next 10 years, that buyer is paying you $300. Now, that doesn't sound like a whole lot, but what if you do that 10 times a year? What if you do that 20 times a year? You're up to $6,000 a month, I'm sorry. And within 1 year, you're at $6,000 a month, right? $72,000 a year. If you do that for 5 years at that level, after 5 years, you have over $350,000 a year coming into your bank account just from these little land deals. Is that exciting or is that not exciting? That is exciting to us. And when Michelle and I, my partner Michelle and I, when we figured this out, we put the pedal to the metal, and within a matter of 18 months, we were able to build this into a $1 million business, and we've built over $70,000 in monthly payments, and we'll build this entire beautiful cash flow life out of that. You can do the same thing. If you're interested in that, you can always go to jackbosch.com/land. You can also just join the Facebook group under Forever Cash. Just go check it out and see how our students are operating. There's lots of students in there doing successful business and showing their deals, and these deals are happening all the time. So looking forward to having you either as part of there, or go check out jackbosch.com/land. You see some videos, some free videos. There's, you can take a training class and check things out. And depending where you see that, also head over to YouTube and subscribe to our channel. There's a lot more videos just like this one available showing you how this all works. All right, see you there.